All right, how much should I have saved for retirement based on my age? So the first age group we're looking at is the 20s, 20 to 30, or really 20 to 29. What a great age range. I loved my 20s. Now, when you're in your 20s, this is the best time to start saving. You want to start saving for retirement now. Listen, the average Gen Zer is actually starting to save for retirement at 19 years old. So in your 20s is a great time to start investing. There are plenty of investing apps. There are plenty of ways that you can start investing, even if it's just $1 for retirement. This is also the time you want to be building up your emergency fund. Listen, 56% of Americans, if they had a $1,000 emergency, could not pay it out of cash in their bank. So if you needed 4 new tires, a new transmission, anything with a car, an air conditioner, you might not be able to pay that. Well, your 20s, when you probably are renting, is the greatest time to start building up your emergency fund. Start putting away 5 to 10% of every paycheck into your emergency fund and build that up. And start investing for retirement. If you start working at 20, 21, 22, put in 5, 10, or 15%. Maybe because of your expenses and where you're living, you don't have 15 to 20% of your gross income to save for retirement. Start with 5. Start with 3. Start with something. In your 20s is the best time to get the foundation built for your retirement plan. Because let me tell you something. I'm 37. I was 20 17 years ago. And just like that, I'm 13 years away from 50. So start now in your 20s. Now, in your 30s, where I'm at today, you want to have at least 1 times your salary saved for retirement. So if you make $60,000 a year, or you're a couple and you make $100,000 a year, you want at least $60,000 to $100,000 saved for retirement. In your 401ks, your IRAs, your Roth IRAs, your SEPs, any kind of retirement savings vehicles that you use. And it can be a combined amount. So if you've got $50,000 in a 401k and $50,000 in an IRA, there's $100,000. You want that saved in your 30s. In your 30s is also the time you need to do some debt cleanup. If you've got credit card debts, student loan debts, home debt, this is a great time to knock out those pesky high interest rates, credit cards, student loans, and start knocking down your home mortgage. Try to get debt free. Maybe it's not paying off your debt by the time you're 40, but maybe it's adding an extra principal payment every year. Do small things now so that you're rewarded when you're in your 50s. Now, in your 40s, you want at least 3 times your salary saved for retirement. So if you make $100,000 a year, you want at least $300,000 saved in retirement savings accounts. Now, listen, your 40s is a great time to ramp up. This is a great time where you are looking at your budget. You're deciding, hey, we've got about 10 to 15 years before we turn 55 or 60. We really need to take this seriously, and this is the time when you can ramp up your savings. In your 40s is when you get to your peak earning years in your career. And this is a time where you can max out your 401k, max out your Roth IRA, put money into a taxable brokerage account, and really dig in to saving for retirement. Hopefully, if you have kids, they become older, they graduate, they leave, and you can save even more as those expenses fall off the books. Now, in your 50s, this is when you want about 6 times your salary saved for retirement. And this is when you want to plan. Because at 50, you're thinking, hey, I'm going to retire at 55. I'm doing some retirement planning at 50. I want to retire early. I want to retire tomorrow. Well, what's the plan? When are you going to claim Social Security? How are you going to use your retirement investments for retirement income? You want at least 6 times your salary saved, and you want to have a plan for retirement, okay? So thank you so much for watching. I hope this entire video has helped you on your savings and retirement journey. Thank you for watching. God bless. Bye-bye.